Hello everyone, this is Anonymous number 0 Arotiar here, and this is kind of a different video here. So recently I've been tinkering around the internet, and I came across the Game Grumps on their one YouTube channel. Grump Out did a interview of each other, and I thought it was very interesting, and I thought I learned a lot about them. Which honestly was, I think, the whole reason for that. And I thought that it would be a very good idea to do the same thing with Firebirds, or maybe a select few of the Firebirds peeps. So I have Shorty over here,
Mm-hmm.
who has a race car in his background or something.
Oh, yeah, the guy. My
Yeah.
neighbor is trying to get out the water right now.
He's,
So, because the around us um, is like flooded.
yeah. So I'm going to be asking Shorty a series of questions, and we are going to just find out a little bit more about him. So, Shorty, how you doing?
Uh, Sick, but I mean, still living.
All right, all right. So, you've told me a few things about yourself, but from what you've told me, you got sick when you were younger. So, can you tell the audience a little bit about that?
Yes. When I was about um, 1.5, 2, um, I got sick with appendicitis. And if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much like your appendix rupture and it releases like toxic chemicals into your body, and like you can die if you don't get it fixed. So I had that, and I had surgery for it, and I was really sick. Apparently, I don't remember much about it. I've only been told stories, so.
All right, all right. S- all right. So, now that we've learned a little bit about that, we've set sort of a foundation here. Can Out of curiosity, and I believe this was a previous question, but what's the first memory of yours that you can say that defines you, so to speak?
What do you mean by that?
Like the one memory that you wouldn't give away for anything.
Uh, any like in my whole life?
Mm-hmm.
No, boy. Um, oh, that's a good question. Um, the memory I would never give away is um, the memory of my dogs. I would never give that away.
Um, Talking about your dogs, this is going a little.
Was it supposed to be like an earlier thing, or
What do you mean by that?
did you want it to be like an earlier um, memory, or
No, 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 no. No,
okay?
you're fine. Um, Talking about your dogs, like I said, this is going into personal territory, and like I said, you know what I've said before recording this, so
Mm-hmm.
just get full reign over that. Rumor has it that Shorty Adams over here, his childhood was a little bit rough.
Mm-hmm.
So, why don't you tell us just a few little tidbits about that?
About my childhood.
Yeah, just give us a snapshot, so to speak.
Well, see, here's how my life goes. A series of bad things happen, and then a series of more bad things happen. Honestly, my childhood was kind of a drag. I moved around a lot, and I never really had a stable place to be. And that's pretty much like the definition. If I was to describe my childhood, it would be that.
All right. At any point, did you ever let that define you?
Uh, Sometimes it got to me, but I never let it. Once I got older, I realized that I had no control over it, so there was no reason to be upset about it.
Um, How old would you say?
Did I realize that?
Yeah.
Probably. Uh, I almost said our city name. Uh, Probably when I came back home to my grandparents' house.
Mhm.
Everybody wishes I said our city name.
I know they're all like, oh, we're ready, we're in the Googles now. Um, so well, like 3 years. That'd be 3 or 4 years ago, right?
Hmm.
All right. So actually, relatively
Wow,
recently.
actually, hold on. Like, when did I come back?
You,
Middle of 8th grade year.
oh, so more like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, half a
Make me
decade.
feel old. Make me feel old. Why don't you?
You're not old, you silly. Um, so kind of a crazy question here, but rumor also has it that Shorty Adams over here is a cannoner. He
Hmm.
likes those cannons. So, how exactly did you get into cannons? And
Well, hmm.
go ahead. No,
I
go
was watching a YouTube video,
ahead.
and hold on. Okay. I was watching a YouTube video, and like I saw this guy named Napkin of Truth. Shout out to Napkin. Um, and he was like on the Camping Rushers show, and he did cannoning for the team, their team. And I was like, dude, that looks so cool. Like, I want to do that, and I did it. And in fact, I'm building a cannon right now as we talk.
What exactly about cannoning do you like? And if there could be one thing you'd change, what would it be?
About cannoning,
Yes.
oh, uh, I think that they can make left shooting a bit easier.
Alright, alright.
And what I like about it the most is like any game you pretty much will play in your entire life, you play it because of like it gets you that break from reality and like kind of sets you free from like any problems or like it's your own little world, like
Mm-hmm.
and like cannoning it like it kind of takes a lot of like thought process and stuff, and it's kind of fun once you get that really complicated cannon to actually work. It's like really satisfying feeling. It's just like really cool.
Has there been any other games that have given you the feeling that cannoning has?
Well, Minecraft in general would be the same feeling as cannoning, but that's the same game. Uh, the like giving me the same feeling of like challenge or like
Just the same feeling that cannoning does in general, like for like the thrill, so to speak. Because you were saying that like the thrill of getting that real hard cannon to work, like.
oh yeah. If you guys didn't know, back in my MLG days, um,
Oh, that gives me. Okay, go ahead.
in my MLG days, I used to play Call of Duty, and that's where I come from. If I was thinking like now, like as my thought process now, I would say that gave me the thrill that I received from cannoning because it was really challenging to me,
Hmm.
even though I wasn't the best guy to be around. Um, yeah, I would say Call of Duty did that.
Um, Talking about Call of Duty, you've told me before that that was a big part of your life, gaming wise. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience with Call of Duty?
Yeah, my Call of Duty experience was like probably like something that has defined me as like a competitive player in games. It's like really helped me become like competitive and have like a like not be scared because on Call of Duty it's like a wild community, yeah,
Mm.
at the least. um, and you got to kind of stand up for yourself and learn that like everybody's just gonna talk crap and stuff. It's like a really hard game to be a part of. Like you get very like um, weird about stuff, I guess. Like you just do. And I don't know if you want me to tell you like my whole experience about Call of Duty because that's a lot.
I mean, you could tell us a little bit. I'll tell you if saying too much.
Okay, so
How,
my
how about
color.
how about you tell us how about some of the stories, okay? And then if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. So um, when I played Call of Duty, I was I can't say this. I'm a modest person, so it's hard for me to say like, oh, I was good. But I find myself to be pretty talented at FPSs in general. But I was playing Call of Duty, and when I first started out, I was like a spawn trapper, and if you don't know what that is, then go look it up. But I was really good at like competitive and spawn trapping, and I was so good. I was gonna be recruited to actually go to MLG Columbus. A team wanted me to go with them,
Hmm.
and I said no because I was too cocky back then. And I wanted to kind of work alone and do my own thing. And I guess that's just an experience right there. I don't know if that's what you wanted.
Yeah. No, no, no. That's perfect. I like it.
I have
Um,
a lot of experiences in Call of Duty.
if would you ever want to go back to the Call of Duty community?
Oh yeah, like to play. I would never put a mic back on, but I would go. I would go to play. I have a PS3, and sometimes I'll pop in Black Ops 2 or something just for some nostalgia.
why wouldn't you put a mic
uh,
on?
that community is toxic, very toxic.
Fair enough. Um, all right, all right. So I think we've got a nice snapshot of your Call of Duty days, your MLG days. Um, I do remember you telling me a few stories about certain people and certain stuff and things.
Hmm.
Didn't you have your own clan, if I'm correct?
Oh
Or
yeah, my own clan. I didn't know if you wanted me to touch on that because that's kind of a long story, but
go for it.
I did a clan. It was called Orbits, and it was like I don't know. It was kind of like a weird thing to do because if you guys didn't know, I'm kind of like I have a natural leader type of like vibe, I guess you could say. Um, and like my friend and me like started a clan. His name was Wyatt, and I don't talk to him anymore for reasons. But we started a clan together, and it was like one of the better experiences probably because it taught me how to like deal with problems people problems like people not being happy, or like people like not agreeing, or like just problems that happen within a group.
Hmm.
um, and I was like, at first I was like, this could work out, but then stuff started happening and I realized this could never work out. And so we kind of just left the team. My friend Nick recently asked me if he could take over the team again, and I told him he could have it if he wanted to start the clan back up.
And you're the founder of that clan, right?
There was two of us. Me and Wyatt were technically both the founders,
Hmm.
but I consider myself more of the primary founder.
All right. Um, did you guys ever end up going to like any competitions or anything like that? Like, were you how
No,
far up did you guys go?
we didn't get that far. We got in the beginning we got into a lot of disputes and arguments, and it didn't last very long.
Ah, I got you. I got you. All right. So, um, before you migrated yourself on over to the Arotiar Curie channel, you had a few separate YouTube channels of your own.
Oh boy.
Um, no, I just want to touch upon those
Okay.
and the history of each of your channels, or lack thereof.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was gonna say.
so if you could just touch upon those, um, if you don't want to, just say. I
Nah,
understand.
I'm fine.
All right.
Um, So, previous channels I've had didn't make it very far, mainly because I didn't have the resources, or like I was new at it. And no, Arotiar, you do not have permission to leave the link.
I won't like him. I know you
Okay.
don't want him. So I got you.
I want to save you all from the cringe, because it is terrible. Um, and they didn't last very long, mainly because, like, I don't know, I just didn't feel it. Like, I didn't want what happened. Like, I just didn't have time, and I got into the wrong type of things, and I just stopped. Like, YouTube, I've always wanted to be a part of a YouTube channel, but, like, me, I like being in a part of a community and, like, being here and stuff, but, like, I guess you could say, like, I can edit videos, I took classes for it and stuff, but, like, I don't know, it's just, like, I can't handle that type of grind and, like, that motivation it takes to get there, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, that sounds kind of bad.
No, I understand completely, honestly.
Yeah. Like, when me and Larrabee started our channel, Shorty Scissors, before it became Firebirds, that's how it was for us. We just didn't have the time and stuff to do it.
Why do you like being part of a community? And what would your direction be for the community?
Why do I like being part of a community um, uh, because like I believe God has set me out in the world to affect people and help people with situations in their lives, and help people out, and just in general, like, just talk to people and be a positive person just for the sake of being positive and helping people out, like I said. And like, that's not the only part. Like, I like how when you're part of a community, like, people like really want to be a part of what you do, and sometimes they get mad, and yeah, and it's just cool to see like how people can come together when they like somebody and what they can do, and it's really cool to be a part of.
Alright. And this is kind of an off-the-wall question, I guess, and it doesn't fit the exact thing of what I was going for. But what would be the direction that you would like to go with the community we have thus far?
Like, what do you mean by that? Like, emotionally, or like game-wise?
Just in general, like if you could take the community in any direction, if you could change, allow the community to flourish in any way.
Oh, so like, what would be the biggest thing or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like as a leader, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So the community of I'm assuming this is going up on Firebirds and your channel, right?
Yes.
Okay, so for Firebirds, I would want our community to be more towards the secret project that never came.
Yeah, I got you.
So I would like that to be more of a thing, and I would like just like more like how do I put that? How do I say that? More like want for the community, or like more want for us to do things. I think that would be pretty cool. The direction I would want to take it is more Minecraft type content, because we love Minecraft, and the other secret project that's coming.
At some point in life.
Yeah, whenever things come. Yeah, the future is going to be lit, as the kids say nowadays.
I know I'm kind of backtracking here because we've previously talked about Shorty Scissors, or you touched on it a little bit, but how did Shorty Scissors become a thing? Like, how did the Shorty Adams meet the dark and light scissors?
The Larry, oh.
The Larrabee.
The Larrabee. How did it? So first, I'm gonna tell you how I met him because that kind of comes in ties with how we came to Shorty Scissors.
Of course.
So me and Larrabee, it's been a while since I've called him that. We're really close friends. I would consider him a brother at this point, but me and him met on Trove, and if you don't know, it's a super pay-to-win game. And I'll fight that till I die, pretty much. And we met on there, and I was like, anybody, can I come to anybody's Skyrim, because Skyrim was an achievement then that you had to get.
Mm-hmm.
And Damien said, yeah, man, you can teleport to me and use it. And then we started chatting in there. Like, I joined his clan in there. It was the Firebirds. And actually, it made me mad because I think one of the F's or the B's aren't capitalized. I used to complain about it to him, and it was super funny. And yeah, I told him it was my OCD, sort of. I have like OCD in some games. A lot of, like, most people have some bit of OCD in some games. But like, and then I started talking to him a lot on there, and like it was like August of what year was that? Jeez, maybe a couple years ago, freshman, sophomore year, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We met, and like, then I was like, hey man, you wanna like get in a call with me on Skype and like stuff? And he's like, yeah man, sure. And like ever since then, we've been rocking it and stuff. And then one day we were playing Arena Battle on Hypixel.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, we should record this because we're pretty good. And then that's how it happened. We made Shorty Scissors right then.
So you came up with the idea for Shorty Scissors for recording it?
I suggested it, yeah.
Alright. So you guys made Shorty Scissors. And you guys posted and you recorded and stuff. When did things start to kind of go downhill for that?
It never was uphill. Honestly, my lazy side got to me pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
And like I got demotivated quickly. And honestly, I didn't have the time or the resources to keep up on a channel. And eventually I was just like, we can't do this anymore.
Would you ever want to get a channel for yourself again? Like
Nah, I'm fine where I am. I love being a part of your community.
Oh. Alright, so we're gonna fast forward a little bit, okay? Okay. So that day in web design. Tell us a little bit about that day in web design.
Well, there was this day in web design where this really hot teacher walked in, and I was like, "Dang girl!"
Oh boy.
Wait, not that day. Okay.
No, not that day. They're gonna take down this video for sexual harassment.
Not further from this.
Yeah.
YouTube, you won't do it. I'm betting you won't do it.
You won't do it. Please
Challenging
don't.
you.
Please
Yeah,
don't
please
do
don't.
it. Ouch! I hit my leg.
So there was this day in web design where this guy walked in. He looked really physically and emotionally tired, and this seems like a Jesus story.
Like a Jesus story.
And I was like, I looked at this guy, and I was like, wow, why is he so tired and looks like he's so stressed out? And I was like, I should become a part of that and see what he's about and stuff, because you seem pretty cool, because one of our mutual friends talked to you. And it was one of your better friends at the time.
Yeah.
And
He's still a good friend.
yeah, he's like, me and him have gotten closer this year. But then I found out you worked somewhere and you were just getting wrecked on the daily. Like, just, like, you were tired and you were stressed out, and I was like, wow, like, this guy needs some happiness in his life. So I made it my personal goal to want to tell you, or to tell this person that I wanted to be a part of him, and I trolled him at first. It was funny.
At first, I like the first 3 times, but go on.
Yeah, like all the time. So, and me and him, like, I don't think he liked me at first, because I used to piss him off on purpose. And honestly, now, like, we piss each other off on purpose all the time. And, like, I don't know, like, I wanted to help him out, and I asked him, like, hey, man, would you want to do factions together and just record a series on it? And it never fully fledged happened, unfortunately. We never could get it completely going. It just never worked out. But I stayed on the channel. He allowed me to still be here. And I remember the talk when I asked you, like, hey, if I don't get this faction thing, am I gonna be kicked? And it was after a while of us meeting, and at first you probably would have said, yeah, you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
But then you were like, nah, you can stay. Like, I feel like you're okay here. And like now we're like always talking and hanging out in school, and it's like really cool to have like a good friend like you, cause.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end it off here. It was only around 30 minutes. Maybe a little less, but I think it's a nice little snapshot, especially for literally my first interview. So thank you. I hope you enjoy this as much as I did, because honestly it was really fun. And thank you guys so much for watching. This will most likely be posted on Firebirds. The one done about me will be posted on my channel. So if you can, it'll be linked in the description down below. Go check out that to get my stuff and things. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.
Peace. I thought we were gonna like